Trapboy Freddy, how
Hey,
you doing?
what's up, baby?
Man, I'm good, man. Just over here grinding, Same as you, man. I see you doing your thing, man. You've been grinding for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? One of Dallas's biggest artists. Dallas been putting in a lot of work, man, for years now.
Oh yeah. The grind don't stop.
I hear that, man. It don't, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here doing my, trying to get my grind on also, man.
Yeah.
But I thought we would start from the beginning with you. You know what I'm saying? Get to know you. I know you've did a few interviews about growing up and everything, but I think a lot of my supporters are probably new to you,
Yeah.
and that they probably like to get to know you on a deeper level.
Right.
I think everybody knows you're from Dallas, but what part of Dallas are you from?
I'm from Oak Cliff.
What was it like for you in Oak Cliff?
Man, it's pretty much, like every other neighborhood, You got the good, you got the bad, you got the ugly. But it was nice for me. I love it.
What was your family life like growing up? Did you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I got one brother and three sisters. I'm the youngest, you know what I'm saying? It was, you know how it is being the baby in the house, you know what I'm saying? So it was pretty much cool. They used to debo me and shit.
Like brothers and sisters should, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
And you said it was rough for you growing up, rough and a lot of mixed emotions growing up. What were some things that were rough for you?
I mean, it's a lot of things that's kind of ugly, the normal, Growing up, no daddy, you know what I'm saying? Mama barely having jobs and shit, But it wasn't just too bad, you know what I'm saying? We mixed the good with the bad and came out great.
What was high school like for you?
Shit, I love high school, the little piece that I went, you know what I mean? I love the shit out of high school, though. My high school, only one high school I like Carter. Like, shit, it had got to points where I got kicked out so I couldn't go to no more, so I stopped going to school, too. I tried to keep going a little longer, but I liked the Carter. But we couldn't go to Carter for all the shit we had going on. And I just said, fuck it.
Well, what'd you get kicked out of school for?
We used to be fighting and shit, you know what I'm saying? Normal kid shit. But the last time I got kicked out, we got kicked out for about to fight. You know what I'm saying? So I felt as if I shouldn't have got kicked out, so I was like, fuck them.
Okay, and what point did you jump off the porch?
Probably like 13, doing shit that I thought, you know what I'm saying? But I was already, you know what I'm saying, normal, regular bad kid, you know what I'm saying? But probably like 13, 14, they just got, you know what I'm saying, grown man bad little kid type shit.
That's young.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
What was going on that made you want to be involved in the streets at that young age?
I mean, it was more so my surroundings, you know what I'm saying? That's the environment I was in. That's just what was going on in the neighborhood, period.
Growing up, your family always tries to keep their kids out of trouble, man. How did your mom feel when she found out you were in the streets?
My mom was messed up about it, but it was more so as if my decision, by the time my mama really knew about it, it was too late. You know what I'm saying? So it was more so if you're going to do it right, take your time, you know what I'm saying? She never told me to do that or nothing, but you got to take whatever go with it, you know what I'm saying?
Well, what do you think was one of the worst situations you've seen growing up?
I mean, it's different, you know what I'm saying? Losing a friend is a bad situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, there's nothing really worse than that, really.
I hear you. Did you lose a few friends growing up to violence?
Yeah, I mean, I lost friends. I probably lost a few of them, period, but coming up here, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Young and shit, people out there doing shit and shit, so you know what come with the streets.
Yeah. Okay. And how'd you get your name?
I had got a tattoo when I was 14. Well, my name it was originally Lil Freddy, you know what I'm saying? But after that, I put a Trapboy on it when I got my first spot, you know what I'm saying? And I just ran with it.
Did you ever have a real job?
No, I never had a real job.
Did you ever apply for a real job? Ever try to get one?
Hell nah. I was always straight. Whenever it was time to need money, I had money, so I never tried to do that.
Okay. Growing up, man, it seems like you went through a lot. Probably a lot of good times, a lot of bad times, man. I seen maybe about a year ago or so that you ended up getting shot. Can you talk to me about that?
Yeah, I was basically driving past a gas station, and I seen somebody that I cut for, and I stopped. You know what I'm saying, to make sure they were straight, and somebody came and just did like a drive-by shooting or something.
A while ago, I interviewed Little Reese out of
Yeah,
Chicago,
yeah.
and he had got shot in the neck, and he was telling me that when he got shot, he didn't even really realize he was shot. Did you know you were shot at first?
Oh hell yeah, I knew I got shot. I got shot. Shit. It's basically with like some stupid shit for like, but I knew I was shot because I couldn't walk. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you got shot one time in the leg?
Yeah,
Okay, did you go to the hospital right after?
yeah. I went straight to the hospital. I probably got out the hospital with about like 4 hours though, cause the bullet went in and out. So they just cleaned me up, wrapped me up, and sent me home by my way.
So okay, so you go straight to the hospital, and do you have any surgeries or anything?
Nah, the bullet went straight in and out. They just cleaned it up and wrapped me up, and I left.
I believe you said in a previous interview that this was your first time being shot, but it probably wasn't your first time in a life or death situation. What did that bullet feel like when it first hit you? What were you thinking?
I basically more so was on some like where it's coming from shit instead of anything else. Like trying to see where the attack was coming or how it was coming. You know what I'm saying? Defense wise, I wasn't thinking it. I knew I was all right if I could feel that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So everything else was about staying alive.
Man, I mean, people get shot one time,
Yeah.
and they don't make it, man. So it's a blessing.
Yeah, that wasn't nothing but God. But that's why I don't complain about it because I lost people to that same type of shit. So I shouldn't even be talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is like small talk to the shit that I done been through.
Right, right. I hear you, man. For the person that's watching this, that's like, never been anywhere around bullets or anything, what did it feel like?
I mean you really didn't feel it, you know what I'm saying? You felt it afterwards. It's like I couldn't move my legs, so that's why I could feel it, but as in like the total pain, it really wasn't a pain. It really happened like fast, you know? So it really ain't nothing, but the after effect is what's gonna catch you.
Once you realize that you're gonna be okay and that everything's gonna work out, man, what are you feeling at this time? Are you mad? Are you angry? Are you just happy to be alive?
No, I'm just happy to be alive. That's it.
What was the first thing you did when you got released from the hospital?
I went straight home. They had stole my earrings at the hospital, so I made a little video without my earrings, but that's about it. I had went home and started chilling.
That's what's up. A lot of people get shot, man. I've interviewed people, and they say that, they think they're invincible after they get shot or when they go through a life or death situation. Did you ever have any of those moments?
Nah. Hell no, I'm the same OG.
Well, at what point did you start rapping?
I probably started rapping. I used to always rap and freestyle and shit at the spot, but I started investing money in the rap probably like 2014.
As you're rapping and you're progressing, are you putting music out at this time?
Oh yeah, for sure. We put music out the whole time. It was never a dull moment.
Okay, and what were some rappers who you looked up to and that you studied at the time?
I mean, I never studied the rappers because I wasn't coming in here I wasn't looking at it like that. You know what I'm saying? I was coming in just to prove a point or to say the things that I thought the other trap rappers were lying about. But I used to listen to, you know what I'm saying, Gotti, Gucci, Boosie, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Cash Money, you know what I'm saying? But I never wanted to be no rapper, so I wasn't tuned into no shit like that.
So you never took it serious, even from the beginning, or?
I took it serious when I started investing too much money. Like 2018, 2017, the ball was rolling, so I was all the way head in on it.
Okay, and at one point you start making good money from music. Do you start taking it a little bit more serious at that time?
I mean, I always was making good money because, like, when you rapping, you ain't doing nothing but selling swag. So people was always buying into my lifestyle because my lifestyle was already lit. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really hard for me to get the money out the rap. All I had to do was set a price. You know what I'm saying? And they was ready to pay. So that wasn't ever like the big part. You know what I'm saying? I was getting money the whole time, but it's about the money I put in that made me get serious.
Oh, okay. So you had to invest a lot of money from the beginning.
Shit, yeah. I was paying for my whole shit and everybody around me shit for the longest.
When did you start to meet everybody? You know, like the popular rappers that we know, Yellow Beezy, Go Yayo, Mo3, and everybody.
I mean, on down the line is how I met everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like through all this shit and shit. I knew Yellow from back in the day, and we met at the old strip hole in the wall clubs in Oak Cliff. Everybody else I met on through the route.
Oh, so you knew Yellow Beezy for a while
Yeah,
before music.
yeah. I mean, we already was doing music, but we wasn't, you know what I'm saying, on this type of shit that we on now, but yeah.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Okay, that's what's up. You know, man, there was a lot of controversy about you being in a car accident or you being shot. What was going on with all that?
I mean, that's really two different separate situations. You know what I'm saying? I got shot September 7th. I got in a car wreck in October. But, you know, nigga was fanned out, so he just jumped on the internet with a whole bunch of rah-rah shit.
Oh, okay. So you were in an accident, and you know Mo3 was just trying to make it something that it wasn't, I guess.
Yeah, he was just dry jacking, but he wanted to tell the world that I was shot. You know what I'm saying? That's all that was.
Most rappers, when they get shot, you know, they're in a rush to use it for publicity or, you know, to put it out there. But you didn't do none of that.
Nah, that's some post shit. That's some post shit. We don't do that. That's broke nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? We keep that shit under the dirt, so that's where it can stay. You know what I'm saying? You don't talk about that type of shit.
And how did you keep it off the internet? It usually still leaks, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kept it off the internet for a while.
I mean, basically, because where we was, it wasn't a bunch of camera-ass niggas right there, you know what I'm saying? So they missed it, but beyond that, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know, everything you see on the internet is what people let you see, you know what I'm saying? So it's not hard not to show you my leg, you know what I'm saying? That's not nothing. So it wasn't hard, you know, I just gotta play my part, pretty much.
Yeah. You know, man, you and Yellow Beezy and everybody, you guys are all, you know, coming from Dallas. Dallas is blowing up. You know, I think the big three rappers was you, or four rappers, you, Yellow Beezy, Go Yayo, Mo3, man. How did everything start to get messed up with everything?
You know, that just take time. Time fucks up everything, you know what I'm saying? But give a little time, something wrong might happen, but in my eyes, you know, everybody just with their own people, you know what I'm saying, their own self, and, you know, shit, things happen.
Yeah, I feel like, man, you guys had like, you know, a big movement going on over there, man. And, you know, to kind of see it, you know, kind of fall apart from a fan's perspective anyway, you know what I'm saying? It just sucked. You know, I would have liked to seen you guys, you know, be more like a dream team, I guess.
Yeah, we most definitely would have made a lot of money together, for sure. But sometimes shit just gotta happen like that.
I think I seen you mention in an interview that like Mo3 was mad about you talking to Go Yayo or something.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it went.
How did you feel when you heard about that?
I didn't care about that. That's like little kid shit.
How did you find out that he was mad at you?
His partner told me.
Okay. Can you talk about the song Six Pick a little bit? How did all that come together?
I just picked all my partners, you know what I'm saying, 5 of my guys, and we went up. We went crazy in the city on some unity shit.
Yeah, it was a dope song, man.
Yeah, appreciate you.
You know, was that your biggest song at the time?
Yeah, most definitely. That was my biggest song.
Okay, and was that everybody's biggest song at the time?
I think so.
You know, was Mo3 supposed to be on that song?
Never.
Never was, okay. All right, and as you continue to make music, you know what I'm saying, you're getting bigger and bigger, man. What were some other big projects that came out at the time?
Like my shit or somebody else's shit?
Your shit. What were like some of your next big moves that you made?
I mean, I just was just working, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't clocking it like that, but the songs that picked up the heavy traction was like my song called Trapboy. I had a song called YNS. Six Pick, of course. I mean, it was a song called like 18 Bars, and I did like a segment with it for like 3 times. It was a few of them though, but shit, they all just like piggybacked each other, you know what I'm saying? And every time I dropped a new one, the next one went up type shit.
So you just kept getting momentum, more and more
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man. What point did you meet Young Thug?
I met him 2014. He was the first feature I got.
Did you just hit him up? You sent him a message?
Nah, it's basically like when you get money and you start rapping, everybody calling you about the money and money plays. And I had like 10 niggas try to text me for a Young Thug verse, and I just pulled up to the club where he was at and hollered at him myself, and that's how it went down.
I mean, at that point, Thug was like...
Nah, this before Thug popped. Thug blew up like 6 months later.
Oh, okay, so this is right before he blew up.
Yeah, like he blew up literally 6 months later. He was already hot, you know what I'm saying? But he went stupid crazy 6 months later.
Well, that was dope. You got to build that relationship with him early on.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Because I see you guys are still working together.
Yeah, that's my guy. He one of the realest in it.
Okay, yeah. You were independent for a long time.
Yeah.
But I believe a little while ago you signed a record label.
Yeah.
How'd all that come together?
Shit, my buddy hit me up and connected some dots, you know what I'm saying? And we just went with the move.
Okay, and you signed with 300?
Yeah.
NT?
Yeah.
Did Young Thug have anything to do with that? You signed with them?
I'm pretty sure the shit that I have with him got something to do with it, you know what I'm saying? The things I had going with him for sure. You know what I'm saying? It always everything plays a part.
Okay. You and Mo3 have a big history, man, you know?
Yeah.
I would have liked to see you guys work things out, man. But not too long ago, you put out a video.
Yeah.
On your Instagram of you guys face to face, where it looks like I think he went to your shop.
Yeah. He came to talk to me as a friend though. He wasn't on no gangster shit.
Okay, so you guys didn't have no problems at that time? Because it kind of looked like you guys were in each other's face.
Nah, that's the day it smoked off. You know what I'm saying? That's the day it ignited.
Okay. Was there any point where, you know what I'm saying, you guys were going to squash your issues or sit down and talk about it or anything?
I mean, the issues wasn't issues, so I didn't want to talk about that anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, them are personal problems that was going on.
Oh, okay. Now, you were going to sell the video.
Yeah.
Are you still selling it?
Oh, yeah. Everything's always for sale.
How much are you selling it for?
How much you got?
I wasn't asking for me.
Oh.
I'm probably not going to buy it.
Oh, okay. Let me know, man, because this gotta go. Hey, it's going to get somebody some dough. This never seen before shit. Let me know, though. But I don't know, though. I like it. It's a collectible item.
Are you planning on putting it out even if you don't get no one to pay you for it?
I already got people to pay for it. But no, I don't care about putting it out. I would have been put it out.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you dropped your recent project.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
What you want to know about it? It's going crazy. Distractions. Let's get it.
Where'd you come up with the concept of the name, Distractions?
Basically pretty much all the shit I had going on at the time and with my life and, you know what I'm saying, real situations.
What's your favorite song on the album?
I'm going to say Obama or Drizzy. One or the other, but maybe Drizzy, but Obama though.
What is it about that song that connects you so much with it?
I mean, it's just on some presidential shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, the vibe on that hoe was just live. Went in there, killed it. The studio session was cool. You know, everything just was a whole vibe to me.
On the album, you have a song called Shirt.
Yes, sir.
Can you talk to me about that?
Yeah, what about it?
What was your reason for making the song?
Shit, for everybody that be talking, you know what I'm saying? You should tell them, put them on a shirt.
Okay, is this your only Mo3 disc that you have?
Shit, maybe not. Ain't no telling.
Are you still planning on dissing him and keeping the energy going for a long time?
Oh, you must didn't see the Say Cheese interview. It's gonna last as long as he diss me.
You know, man, a lot of people believe that if you diss the dead and you put that kind of bad energy out, that energy eventually will come back to you.
What if
Do you ever think about that?
What if you got the energy and you just putting it back out? What is, like, this is how I go. I got the energy put to me, so now I'm putting it back. That's normally how I go, but it's always a left shoe and a right shoe. It's always a left turn and a right turn. 3 lefts make a right. But, you know, it's just a give and take situation. But I do understand everything I put myself into.
Okay. Is there anybody that could, like, I mean, I don't want to say squash the issue, but or make you.
I mean, it really ain't no issue. But it's like 4 people that can say something to make me not say nothing. But beyond that, you know what I mean? Nah. I ain't really nothing nobody can say to me.
Okay. What projects are you working on next?
No distractions on the way. Soon, fast, and the hurry.
No distractions. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything you could talk about? Any features or anything on that?
It's some super slimy shit going on. It's some data shit going on, you know what I'm saying? It's some, you know they love, you know it's our family, you know what I mean? There's some big business shit going on that tape though. We coming real soon. I'm gonna start unrolling it probably next month.
Oh, okay. So you getting right back on it just after releasing this first one. You going right back.
Yeah, no. We have no time to waste.
That's what's up. You know, I see somewhere that you hate rap, but you like the business side of things.
Yeah. I love getting money. For sure.
What is it about the rapping part or the...
It's more so the things that come with rap. Jealousy, you know what I'm saying? You lose friends to hatred. You know what I'm saying? You lose bitches to money. You lose family to money. Like, there's a lot of stuff come with rap. Besides rapping, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it was just rapping, studio money, yeah. But it comes with a whole lot of shit.
And if you had to pick, you know, which one of those do you hate the most out of the things that come with it?
I hate the niggas, you know what I'm saying? I hate the niggas, I hate the hatred that they come with.
There is a lot of hate on rappers, man. I see rappers are getting picked up by the feds left and right, you know.
You most definitely gonna lose good friends, you know what I'm saying, with rap. Like, even if it's off some hating death shit or the simple fact of you doing better than some or shit like that. You most definitely, everybody's vibes is gonna change on you though.
Yeah, I can see it could be rough, man. I mean, from your end, where you're talking about, you know, losing friends and, you know, the police are on you. I mean, a lot of rappers have been killed, so rappers are targets. It's a pretty dangerous job nowadays.
Yeah.
What was the first time you saw some real money from rap?
Probably 2018, 2017 or so. I don't know, it's like different though. All that shit was a profit for me, so it was always real to me. From getting $1,000 for a feature to getting $7,500 for a feature. So like all that's free good money, you know what I mean? That's all real good money to me.
Was there anything that you bought that sticks out?
I mean, I bought a few shit out the rap money, but you know, I got goddamn that big Freddy, you know what I'm saying? That bitch coming all out for it.
Yeah, I seen you used to have a Mexico chain.
Yeah, all that shit.
Where'd you get the idea to get that from?
You know, just some Black Negro shit, baby. That's it.
Okay. You know, this is a question that I see a lot, man. And, you know, Jay Prince, he's real, at least from a California point of view, it seems like he has a lot of influence in Houston, but also some influence in Texas. How much influence does Jay Prince have in Dallas?
I mean, you know, word is born. You know, that's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? His word is solid. You know what I'm saying? It's not just Houston, it's just Texas, you know. But it's like, that's called, what you talking about is called respect. You know, he's a good person, so you're going to respect it. You know what I'm saying? And just respect it or check it.
So you guys have a good relationship, I take it?
Oh, yeah, that's my guy.
Oh, okay. How'd you guys meet?
We probably met, like, at events and shit. But, I met Big Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? On meetings and shit like that. But I met his sons now, you know what I'm saying, in the clubs and shit. But it was always that anyway. You know, this is our family, so it was just one call away or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Never know. We ain't never had to do no outrageous shit to meet each other, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. That's what's up. You know, recently you did that song with Bobby Billions,
Yeah.
and he got a lot of backlash for teaming up with you and doing the song, man. How'd you feel when all that happened?
Man, I hate he had to get the backlash, but I told him he was gonna get backlash about it. But, I'm riding with him right or wrong, just because he did get the backlash. So whatever he need, I'm with him forever.
Do you think he should have got the backlash, or do you think that...
I mean, that's just the rap world. No, he shouldn't have got it. But that's just the rap world. You can't control that. You can't control nothing, you know what I'm saying, going on with this shit.
How did you link up with Bobby Billions to do the song?
He hit me up.
You liked the song from the gate, or...
Oh yeah, the song was a hit, man. That bitch sound good as a motherfucker. That boy got talent.
Okay, was there anything special about it, or anything that made you want to, like, yo, I got to get on this. This shit is going to be fire.
I mean, I'm fucking with it. I'm a food stamp baby. I felt that shit in my heart, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dope song, man. You know what I'm saying? Dude has a lot of talent. You know, I could definitely see him doing a lot. Now, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but from a California perspective, it seemed like ever since Mo3 passed away, that there's been less talk about Dallas. Is that accurate, or?
Nah, it just ain't no controversial shit going on. I only talk you heard about him when he was alive was a bunch of him beefing with us shit. That's about it.
There was a lot of controversy. Very true.
I mean, that just was his doings, though.
What did you think when you first heard he was shot? Or something happened?
I never cared about that.
You know, me being from California, man, a lot of the stuff I don't really know, man. But, I seen you and Go Yayo, working a lot back in the day. And I don't think I've seen you guys work in a while. How's your guys' relationship?
Lil' bro in jail. We got Trapping Yayo 2 on the way, though. We only got to record 3 songs off of it, though.
So you guys got a lot of stuff going on?
Yeah, that's my nigga for life.
Okay. Do you have any more music with Young Thug coming?
Yeah, forever. We got a lot of shit still in storage, man. A bunch of good shit on the way for sure.
You'd mentioned that you paid for his first verse from him. Can you tell me how much you guys paid for it?
You guys, it was only me, but $1,500. Matter of fact, I did that whole with my partner. Matter of fact, I did that song with my partner Lex. So yeah, we probably both split it or something. Or I paid. I don't really remember. It wasn't no money though.
Right. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
This is some Texas news right here, man, that has been going crazy in the news lately, is Travis Scott and his Astro World concert. What do you think about all that?
I mean, they doing stuff that they don't understand. He can't control people running and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, them folks should be accountable for their own mistakes. The people who actually did it, not Travis Scott.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like he's getting a lot of the blame when he was just performing and that...
Yeah, that's an internet thing. Like, that's an internet reaction. That's not real life. So I think he'll come out cool, you know what I'm saying, and not in jail behind that shit, but he already taking care of the people's families and shit, you know what I'm saying? That should have been enough on top of everything else he didn't have to do. But most definitely it's not his fault.
What'd you think when you seen that there were all those people still suing him? Like 4 people are suing him for $1 million bucks each.
That's like baby mamas asking for child support. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about that.
He said on child support. Okay. Are concerts that wild in Texas all the time?
Travis is Big Travis, you know what I'm saying? So he got his own little wave, that's his own shit right there. But people do that mosh pit shit everywhere, so that's how it go, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, well, I'm not going to keep you too much longer, man. I appreciate you, Trapboy.
Nah, yeah, for sure. Much love, baby, much love. For sure.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? If you need anything posted on my page, you know what I'm saying, just feel free to send it my way. You know what I'm saying? You can do it on Instagram or your manager or whoever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Just let me know.
We locked in, baby, for sure. Appreciate you.
All right, for sure, man. Appreciate you also, man. We'll talk to you.
Okay, boss.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.